Parasites in power wear a halo, but it's decorative. Mask off. Yeah. Ceremonial smiles. Meanwhile, they hemorrhage the heritage. Bleed out. Yeah. Selling souls wholesale. Tax-funded terrorism's imperative. Corrupt. They puppeteer the populace. Posture like they're provident liars, but every promise process is a polished piece of fraudulence. Conglomerate dominance. Common sense is non-existent, while conscience gets compressed into a corporate-sponsored distance. Wait. Rapid fire rhetoric, venom in the verbiage. Medical malpractices masked as emergence. Ledger full of lives they leverage for leverage. Measured in percentages, death is just a beverage. Education's an enclosure, mental prison with the syllabus. Conditioning compliance till defiance looks ridiculous. Defeating fear formulas, force it through the filters till kids kill curiosity just to fit inside the filters. Damn. Watch the gold drip out the rib cage. Snake veins, scripted like a stage play. Actors, they grin while the grid turns a graveyard. Every vote's a joke, every hope gets slayed hard. Parasites and power, powdered lies for the public. Harris smile for the camera while they siphon from the budget. You call it leadership, I call it ritual abuse. Proofs in the body bag, zip tight with the proof. I see surgeons serving serpents in sterile disguises, prescribing silence while the virus of violence arises. Health is held hostage, profits the highest horizon. You either pay or decay, that's the price of surviving. No choice, billboards brainwashed with the blissful illusion, selling synthetic salvation, systematic delusion. Every ad's a dagger dipped in data pollution, turning pain into profit through consumer confusion. Confused, feed scroll, mindfold, deep hole, algorithmic prism with the hypnotic cheat code. Locked in, people split stitched in divisional ethos, digital egos in the civil war. Reload, neighborhood necrosis, nooses in the notices, ghettos ghosts written out the focus of the focus groups. Broken roots, dope youth choking on the open truth for oligarchs, auction off hope in the golden booth. So watch the gold drip out the rib cage. Snake veins, scripted like a stage play. Actors, they grin while the grid turns a graveyard. Every vote's a joke, every hope gets slayed hard. Parasites and power, powdered lies for the public. Harris smile for the camera while they siphon from the budget. You call it leadership, I call it ritual abuse. Rituals in the body bag, zip tight with the proof. I drag them through the catacombs of their own corruption, where the walls whisper witness to the wealth they've been abducting. Every skeleton's a statement, every basement holds a budget. Exposed, buried under bodies, labeled public reconstruction lies. They banquet in the dark while the carcass of the country is carved into compartments for the companies defunding. Blood money bubbling, stomach turning, some see disgusting. They toast for human suffering like it's luxury. Cheers! Snaps and naps collapse, backtrack, facts get smashed. Mass fast, cash, black mass, backstab, that's their craft. Dash past ethics, rat pack tactics, madness, stack grass, mass, graves in the atlas. Riddle me this, who's the villain in the vision when the system's a sickness? Politicians stitching fiction while the victims are listed as digits. Twisted linguistics, every statement is scripted to pivot. Who's gets dismembered and delivered as a different exhibit? Fake true, so I spit like a sickness they can't sanitize or censor. A nightmare narrator with the blade in every metaphor. You built an empire on the graveyard of the regular. Now I'm the echo in the dark screaming, we remember. Watch the gold drip out the rib cage. Cut 'em, fake saints, snake veins, scripted like a stage play. They grin while the grid turns a graveyard. Dead zone, every vote's a joke, every hope gets slayed hard. Nope, hope. Parasites and power, powdered lies for the public. Harris smile for the camera while they siphon from the budget. You call it leadership, I call it ritual abuse. Proofs in the body bag, zip